You know, Dana, it was a really nice day outside today.
I agree. I think earlier this week I talked about how this weekend might be perfect weather-wise, which I know perfect is
debatable.
Perfect is debatable, but for me maybe, and for you maybe.
Yeah.
This weekend weather,
It was
pretty
not
perfect.
bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all. And tomorrow is going to be just as nice. So we're first going to talk a little bit about the dew points because that is the most notable change from where we were during the second half of the week to now. Our dew point temperatures are in the 50s for a lot of us. It is a little bit more humid along the southern coast, but not incredibly so. Still in that refreshing or comfortable category, so it might even feel a little bit cool overnight tonight. Good night for the windows open. High temps across the state today got into the upper 70s, couple low 80s, high of 86 in Freiburg, 82 in Lewiston, 81 in Augusta, high of 80 degrees today in Bangor. Not much to see on that visible satellite imagery, not a lot of cloud cover across the state, and tomorrow is going to be another beautiful day. It's going to be very similar to today. Our high temperatures will be very comfortable in the upper 70s to low 80s. Humidity is not going to be an issue. A couple of fair weather cumulus clouds possible, but not much in the way of blocking that sunshine. And then during the day on Monday, we start to see some changes returning to the forecast. It's going to get warmer. It's going to get more humid. There is a chance of an isolated shower away from the coastline during the afternoon and evening hours on Monday. And then on Tuesday, this is where we're going to be watching for the potential for some severe weather. It's also going to be the hottest day of this stretch. So it looks like the warmest days are the days that would be potentially the most humid and hot at the same time. It's going to be Monday through Wednesday with the heat and humidity both peaking on Tuesday. It's not going to be to the intensity that we saw during our heat wave, and it'll only be 2 days with temperatures reaching into the 90s, but it is a good thing to think ahead about if you don't have access to air conditioning, for example, that it will be very hot and humid, especially during the day on Tuesday. And that's when our heat indexes are going to peak. Again, our feels like temperatures will be getting into the mid to upper 90s, not like into the hundreds that we had last time, but it is still going to be hot. Marine forecast sees 2 feet. We will kick up a sea breeze tomorrow. Ocean temperature is 67 degrees currently. So I mentioned that there is the potential for some severe weather on Tuesday. It is something that we'll be watching because the Storm Prediction Center put us in a lower end chance 5 days out, which is fairly notable. Here in Maine, we aren't usually put in those outlooks this far out. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. There's no need to panic, but we do have that potential for some stronger storms, especially Tuesday evening and then during Tuesday overnight. So we will keep you updated with that throughout the rest of the weekend and into early next week as we start to learn more and get closer to that event. And then Wednesday it is going to be hot, but it's going to be a little bit less humid. Humidity will be decreasing throughout the day. It is going to be pretty windy, though. The wind kicks up both Wednesday and Thursday, primarily out of the west, seeing wind gusts up to about 40 miles per hour. And then so far, next weekend, Christian, looks pretty good. So we have a lot to talk about in this 7-day forecast. I think the most notable is the fact that tomorrow is going to be a really nice day. It's going to be hot to start the work week, and we do have that severe weather potential that we're going to be keeping a close eye on.
Yeah, definitely a lot in there. It's pretty packed.
Exactly. It's a good week and a good day Tuesday to be weather aware. We'll have all the details about that as we get a little closer.
All right. Well, thank you, Dana.